As the Acting Chief of the Defence Force, it's with deep and sincere regret that I must inform you that an Australian soldier serving with Mentoring Task Force 2 has been killed by an improvised explosive device in Afghanistan. A second soldier was seriously wounded in the incident. The next of kin of both soldiers have been informed. Both men are members of the Darwin-based 1st Combat Engineer Regiment and were conducting a dismounted, partnered security patrol with the Afghan National Army in the Darawut region of Uruzgan province. Immediately after the blast, Australian and Afghan soldiers moved quickly to secure the site and provide first aid to their comrades. At the time, weather conditions in Uruzgan were extremely poor. Rain, low cloud and large dust storms significantly reduced visibility. This created some initial difficulty launching the aeromedical evacuation helicopter, but the US aircrew persevered in the dangerous conditions to get the aircraft off the ground within a few minutes. The aircrew's actions meant the wounded Australians reached the medical facility at Tarin Kot within an hour. The soldier who sustained serious wounds is now in a satisfactory condition at the Tarin Kot Hospital and receiving ongoing medical treatment. His family have been informed. They have asked that the soldier's name not be released at this time. The deceased soldier's family was notified of his death overnight and has given approval for his name to be released. Corporal Richard Edward Atkinson was on his first deployment to Afghanistan. The 22-year-old had previously deployed on Operation Padang Assist, a humanitarian assistance mission in Indonesia. He was engaged to be married. I have spoken to the Chief of the Defence Force and advised him of Corporal Atkinson's death. On behalf of Air Chief Marshal Houston and the defence community, I extend our deepest sympathy to Corporal Atkinson's family, his friends and comrades. The entire ADF and defence community is deeply saddened by the death of this fine young Australian soldier. Corporal Atkinson's family is in our thoughts and prayers, and we give them our full support, particularly as they grieve at this time. In the past few weeks, Australian soldiers have been working with their Afghan partners from a new patrol base in the Tangi Valley. They have successfully discovered several insurgent caches, including large amounts of explosives. Despite these small but significant successes, we must not forget that our soldiers are undertaking a difficult and dangerous mission. We must also acknowledge the soldiers of the Mentoring Task Force in Afghanistan. They've lost one of their mates, and I want them to know that they are in our thoughts as they look after each other and continue their important work. Their bond will be strengthened by the loss of Corporal Atkinson. So too will their resolve to carry on this important mission. Army will take great care of this soldier's family and support them through this difficult time and beyond. Today I would ask all Australians to pause to honour this soldier's life. His bravery should not be forgotten, and his sacrifice brings great honour to him, the Australian Defence Force, our Army, and most especially his family. Corporal Atkinson's mates face some difficult days ahead as they prepare to send him home to his family.